Hello YouTubers, I, Dark Skeleton, or Ultra Blushi if you go my YouTube channel name, am going to be casting a Starcraft match, 1v1, between my friend Zeplon and his, some other Bronze Leaguer, Terranasaur. So this will be my first ever... what do you call it? Whatever you call it. Starcraft 2 replay commentating. Yeah, okay, commentating, we'll go with that. Anyhow, so this will be a Protoss versus Terran, not the worst matchup ever. Apparently, my friend Zeplon believes that red colors are OP. Personally, I think that yellow and pink are by far the best colors in StarCraft 2. Terranasaur, what? He has no idea what he's talking about. I don't blame him. Inside jokes. Anyway. So it seems like Zeplon will be cutting off probe production to go for some kind of early something. Or maybe he just forgot to queue them. It's all good. Supply depot going down for Terran. Nothing really unusual there. Although the placement of this pylon is a little bit curious. I would assume he's going to do something like a Forge Fast Expand, but like the Bronze League version of it, so it probably won't be executed anywhere near perfection. Yeah, I mean, for starters, he's leaving the pylon out in the open, but whatever, it's all good. Barracks going down for Terran. Let's see. Production. Nothing too unusual yet, except for the cannon. I assume my friend's gonna go Void Rays or something like that. That's really popular with Mr. Zeplon. That's his YouTube channel name, by the way. You should probably go check it out. Not a plug at all. Okay, it looks like a scouting SCV going for Red Terran. Could be interesting. I find the pathing he's taking a little bit peculiar. Getting a little bit of lag with the recorder there. Using Game Cam, by the way. I purchased it a long time ago and got a little bit of use out of it, but not too much. I think it's pretty good. Comparable with Fraps in any case. So let's see, looks like another pylon going down for Zeplon, as well as a photon cannon. Kind of walling himself in there, but he has absolutely no gateway, no units to defend himself with. So, if the Red Terran were to do something like a Hellion attack, it could easily be very effective, if not game-ending immediately, but in Bronze League, I would not expect him to scout and realize that. First Marine coming up for Terranasaur. Interesting, well, Terranasaur? I guess it would be Terranasaur, wouldn't it? Orbital Command, very standard Terran. 1 gas, 0 gas for Zeplon, and he pulls everything off the line to stop 1 SCV, accomplishing nothing. I don't know if he realized how much damage he just did to his economy for effectively nothing. And Terranasaur could, yeah, he loses his SCV for nothing. He should have probably, you know, paid more attention there. But it's all good. At least he got scouting information. He knows what Zeplon has. And Zeplon has no idea. He hasn't scouted at all. He has no idea what Terranasaur has. Well, whilst Terranasaur seems to be playing a pretty decent game, I wonder if he maybe be in fact Silver League or something. But we'll see. Personally, I placed into Platinum. I haven't played too many single, like 1v1 ranked games. Usually I'll just play with Zeplon. And, you know, personally I don't think I'm Platinum. Maybe low to mid gold, but, you know, whatever. The system's gonna say what the system's gonna say. Maybe I'll have to go play some more matches. Maybe today. Who knows? Anyway, second gas going up for Terranasaur. God, that's annoying to say. And a factory. He could be going Hellions of some sort. That would be very effective and pretty smart, but albeit a little bit late. Pylons going up in the base for Zeplon. Maybe he'll put cannons there. For a fast expansion, he's kind of taking his sweet old time. Well, it's faster than his opponent. So if he gets the macro advantage, then you know, he might be able to just outbuild his opponent, who does seem to be playing pretty typical. No stim pack, instead going for early concussive shells. I think most Terran would research stim first, especially with only 2 Marauders going to be out, but oh well. Tech lab on the factory, and a reactor on the second barracks. Both players doing a decent job of spending their money. How many gates? 4 gateway for Zeplon. Although, ridiculously late. He's not going to be able to apply any kind of pressure with that until he has like a second base up. And even then, I don't really know what he's going to do with gateway units against that. I mean, Zealots could go run up the ramp and walk into a wall of tech labs and supply depots. Stalkers wouldn't be a bad choice, but you would probably want to get the blink tech and maybe an observer, go over the walls and get in the mineral line or something like that. That's a little bit beyond Bronze League, I'm totally honest. So let's see what's going on here. Let's check the income. Zeplon is actually in the lead right now. He has his first expansion. Starting to get probes up there. No transfer, and he has no gas. Well, he just put 3 on that gas. He should get 3 on the other gas too. If he's going to do any kind of tech play, he's going to need that gas. Okay, good. Being right on that. 3 gas going over there. Is he going to go for Void Rays like he really likes to? Wouldn't be a terrible choice. I mean, Stimpack coming up for those Marines. If Terranasaur gets a critical mass of Marines, then those Void Rays could prove to be rather useless. Assuming that Terranasaur can actually micro those Marines correctly. Which, you know, I have no idea. I've never seen Terranasaur play a game. So, we'll have to see, you know, what these players can do. Oh, with swap going on for that tech lab. That's a pretty smart move for Bronze League. Really. I would not really expect that from a Bronze Leaguer. He must have been watching pro Starcraft 2 videos or something. Perhaps Total Biscuits channel, or maybe Husky Starcraft. Who knows? Very big fans of both of those. If that wasn't already pretty entirely honest. So, not a lot of action going on, really. No player has the Zelnaga watchtowers, and they're kind of just sitting in their base, but David is definitely... Well, no, my bad. My friend Zeplon is definitely getting the macro advantage here. I don't think he'll mind too much that he used his first name. I mean, what are people going to do? Go look up David, get 50 billion results? Oh no. I'll check with him later for the kicks. I could probably use a better computer at some point in time. I'm running on a refurbished Asus laptop. It was made for gaming, but it's probably, you know, 2 years old now. Plays the game pretty decently, but combined with recording, you know, recording always slows down the FPS by quite a bit. But we'll see how it turns out. 4 Stalkers going up. Zeplon has a tendency of going mass Zealots. I think he made the right move to go Stalkers there, because Marauders could easily kite his Zealots around without charge. And he might want Blink to take out those tanks at some point. The Terran player going very standard, having a Banshee but really doing nothing with it. If he brought that Banshee in right now, he could at least do damage to this expansion. And I don't think with Cloak he'd have anything to deal with it. Is there a Robotics Bay going down? No. Twilight Council, no Robo Bay. Not the best setup against cloaked units, really. Or harassment. Finally, 2 Photon Cannons going down at the expansion for Zeplon. And that could prove very crucial, because we have 2 Banshees going into harass right now. Is this going to be an effective harassment, or is Zeplon, I did it again, so bad, actually going to be able to counter this? We'll have to see. I would have personally probably put one of those cannons behind the mineral line, because that protects it from the front, but it does a very bad job of protecting it from the back. He's going to need those stalkers in there, which he has quite a few of. Plenty of stalkers to defend it as long as he can realize what's happening in time. Terranasaur not doing anything with those Banshees yet. He needs to go in right now if he wants to do damage. Okay, he's going in. No cloak tech coming up, though. Maybe he didn't think it was worth it, or who knows. Ooh, 1 probe, 2 probe, 3 probe, 4 probe. I'm not the count, although I am counting. I think that makes 7. Damn! This is really killing David's economy here. Those Banshees might go down if he doesn't move them out of there right now. 1 Banshee down. He needs to move that other Banshee immediately. He could lose it. Oh, he got lucky. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad move. Going in for more kills. 6 kills on that Banshee. I'd call that fairly effective. But Zeplon going for a second expansion now. The red Terranasaur really needs to do something about Zeplon's economy. Currently almost twice the gas income and about 20-30% more minerals coming in. 36 harvesters to 24. Although that harassment did do some damage, it's not going to be enough unless he moves out and does some damage or mass expands himself. Zeplon sitting on way too much minerals and gas. That is definitely a trademark sign of a new player. Okay, he claimed the Zelnaga watchtower. Is he he saw what was happening, right? Okay, he must know that that's... Okay, Blink Stalkers, nice. But no, he runs them right into the tanks. And the rest of the Terran forces. If he's going to lose everything here. He needs to get more units now, or he's going to lose everything. That is a pretty sizable force of Terran Bio. Although, albeit they aren't upgraded, except for Stim and Concussive Shells. Do they have Marine Shields? Yes, he has Marine Shields. This expansion could go down immediately. As far as it looks like, Zeplon has absolutely nothing to defend it with. How is he going to handle this push? He's got to reinforce himself immediately. What's he doing? No Warp Gate tack. I find that pretty funny. My friend Zeplon is probably the only Protoss in existence who doesn't play with Warp Gates. Hopefully he'll learn eventually. He should at least be throwing down some cannons, if nothing else. 4 Stalkers coming up, but I don't think 8 Stalkers is going to be anywhere near enough to hold this off. Unless the Terran runs straight into those cannons, this could be the end. See what happens. I don't know if stimming was the best choice there. Probably was. The Minivex doing some good healing. Photon Cannon's getting taken out. Not the most efficient attack, but he's doing damage. That's good. If he can get behind those minerals and kill all the probes, he could equalize the game right here. But the Red Terran may be getting mined out on minerals here. Only an income of 640 right now, compared to Zeplon's 1,000. But that could change pretty rapidly. Terranasaur losing a lot of units to that Photon Cannon. 10 kills! Wow, that is amazing. He should have probably have taken out that Photon Cannon just to not throw away so many units. Zeplon back to 1 base. He did not have the units to repulse that. How is he going to stop this? All he has is 4 gates and Blink Stalkers. No Forge for... Well, he does have a Forge for upgrades, so my bad. Weapons upgrade 1, that's a start. Terra's force finally wiped out. Does he have reinforcements coming in? 3 bio units just standing there, and here comes the second wave. 2 siege tanks. Zeplon will need to take out those siege tanks immediately, or he could be losing this game. What's coming up with that? A Raven! Huh. That's interesting. I don't really see the point in going Raven. Did he get, no secret missile tech? That is pretty interesting. I guess it's just for the detection, but Zeplon doesn't have any Dark Templars or anything like that, so that's going to prove almost entirely useless, unless he uses it for, what's it called? Point defense drones or auto turrets. I think point defense drones would be pretty useful against the Stalkers, if that's all he goes for. Zeplon trying to get both of his expansions back up. I don't know if that's the smartest idea, though, because he's losing in the